And a fastball in there. It's outside against all Central Division foes so far this year. High fly ball to center field. Angel Martinez calling for it. And 14 knocked in.
Yeah, H.A. starting to, move
hot
down.
hands.
Yeah, and why not?
Right, Riley Green.
Curveball caught the outside.
None of those guys have worked out this way, so they've needed these guys.
Ouch.
That was a jam shot. Year. And he's back in AAA. He just couldn't adjust. Yeah.
Right field, a rifle shot deep, and Going continues his tear. Tigers will play from in front. They grab a 1-0 lead.
I'll tell you what, though, he earned just got out of the ballpark. It looked like Biden.
Back on the 4th of July, almost 300, and that's his 9th extra base hit. So he's in contention.
Trying to get back to that 500 mark. And when you're a team and you've got a lot of runs.
Swing and a miss, Riley Green. Yeah, as we have come to learn, traffic.
Right.
A lot of traffic. That's a one-hopper to second. Colt Keith. We're going to throw him out one down. Will Brennan starts in right field batting 6th. Then Andres Jimenez, Daniel Sheeman at short. Bo Naylor, the catcher, batting 9th. That skips in there.
Break you out in a heartbeat. Only walked 17. At least 200 batters faced.
Hit well. Right field. Going back is Perez, and on to the warning. In extra base hits. Takes a hole in the dirt. Popped him up. Flaherty says, "I've got it." And the catcher says, "Get out of the way." Here in inning number 2. Canna. Smart guys, they don't look at short spurts. They're looking big picture.
And he brought him in to, be around and show some of these kids how to.
So what happened in those other 2?
So easy for so many fans.
Right field. Playable this time. Brennan
targeting one player, but is one player really going to make that big of a difference?
No.
If you want to mortgage your franchise, which I don't think anybody will.
A 1-2-3. Right now he's trying. I mean, he was on a tear there. Swing and a miss.
He can do a lot of damage if he gets on a roll.
Now, granted, he plays every day, and he's got a ton of ABs under his belt. But John Kenzie,
never know. If you don't want to play him in right, you certainly can DH him, because those right-handers hang a lot of breaking balls.
And that presence does something to pitchers.
Off the end of the bat foul.
So that's what gave them problems last time around.
Jose hit a home run off him in the 6th, and it stayed a 2-1 game. Locked him up.
Out. Bouncer up the middle. And the Guardians go 1-2. Fouled back. Just missed off the out. Left fielder Stephen Kwan moving over and makes the catch. And Javier Baez swings at the first pitch.
Take another one.
2 down.
Yeah.
He's done it against every team in the division, specifically against Cleveland. And there's a rocket to deep left, but Kwan back over and makes the grab. Big lead. Off of Flaherty's leg, right to the first base.
Are you kidding me?
A low fastball. Skipped it in there for. He got in on him, didn't give him a lot of swinging room, and he pops it to left. Arcana.
The City playing the best in the division this year.
Twins won earlier today. They beat the Philly. I mean, I suppose the.
You got to go in there and try and do some damage, and if you can control it.
1-1 offer. Stephen Vogt believed, but he said in terms of making any, because the last time he did this to me, so this time we're going to look for it.
I don't know how you get away from it.
Just missed outside. It's ball 4. Stephen Kwan began the day with a 7-point lead over Bobby Witt and the American League. Bobby Witt, of course,
I was going to say,
leads the way with 15.
Didn't he have like three or four straight consecutive 3-hit games?
Yeah, he overtook him with that tear he'd been on. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 down here in the 3rd. Bo Naylor, the runner at first. He takes off. And Kwan swings through a high fastball and strikes out to end the inning. 3 complete. Detroit 1, Cleveland nothing.